on high. Thomas HC, a Nos and Flick here, putting some pressure.
Player playing scared, but fear gets relieved as the zone actually bounces back. Everyone on middle and low ground, even the people getting struck by this purple lightning from Storm Surge, are safe and can breathe for the moment. Hype will have to work overtime to try to break these builds and go for shots. Look how tough it is. Brick builds everywhere. Metal. Wow. Vidil, no rally. They're surviving on low. They get the a little bit of a break. Yeah, even Andretta's alive. The first place team has one player. He takes out Sun in mid-ground. Meanwhile, Thomas, Flick, and Anas are looking for anything right now. They only have 2 eliminations, Sancho. I've never seen them this, unaffected on the lobby. This is trouble.
Holding on to some med kits here, so he is going to be that heal up win condition. Anas and Flicker have to go down here, but look, Noah Riley and Badil and
scrappy, high ground free. There's so many different types of scenes we're seeing so far in this game. One trio in the middle. Flick falls down, big fall damage. Noah Riley in his box. He's gonna hit the Vipers, and there's no chance to survive. It's too venomous. Thomas HD and Anas have to do this as a duo. They've done it before, but at the same time, there's so many different players of high calibers down below. Now this is where zone starts to get so hard for the low ground trios. It's so tricky. Everything's kind of just getting claustrophobic. The walls are closing in. The zone's pushing people next to a big mountain. One last gets taken out. There's no harpoon here. Yes, Anas only has 7 builds, but it might be enough to last just 50 seconds. They have to connect to this build. They're beaming down. It's lasers from the sky, and not even a planet could survive this pressure. Right now, Marvin, he's working around the build. Somehow everyone's escaped. Thomas is going for the beams, but Anas finds the first. They're still staying up. It's a patient.
What does Reason have in his inventory if he has enough builds just to hold out here? Reason, they had the day 1 victory royale, game 1 popped off huge. If Reason could clutch it, no! Anas says not so fast. Big elbow jump, but Reason claps back. Reason still can't he get the siphon? He does! If he can find Thomas HT, Reason could have the clutch. Oh my goodness! What? What? Are you kidding me? Reason gets the victory royale! How, bro? How? Child, are you kidding me? Are you kidding
Thomas
me?
HD, 1 second off of the med kit all the way on high ground is what I basically see and how it looks like. Reason gets the siphon.
Man, let's just go to the desk. Go to the desk.
What the heck am I watching? This is just the first game. Wow, dude. Okay, listen. Reason got put in one of the most difficult situations you can be put in as a trio. You have one member left alive in those final few zones, and that member's thinking, okay, he's like, you know what? Let me just channel my Sprite energy and just.
We cannot have tier 1 teams messing up medkit timings in the end game. We saw Thomas hit the zone, and then as he started to pop the medkit, you saw him start to move a little bit afterwards. He'd already messed up to start with. This is like a clinical the timings of it. We're actually really yet to see that, and that definitely was a bit of a choke, which allowed Reason just absolutely to pop off. And you notice he was live as a solo for a long time as well. Huge props to Reason for clutching that, but they did win game 1 yesterday. Will they manage to keep the steam going?
This is the story of last season's, champions, because you look at the last two teams there. This is the third place team from last season versus the second place team from last season. And if you actually remember back to last, a 1v2 against one of the best teams in the world. Like just frame it like that. And looking at that as being a defining moment in what turned their tournament around. That victory out pushes them up the standings.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. Even just being able to say, like, even if you just ended in second place, it's like, wow, you clutched up so hard to at least hit second. Nope. Let me just 1v2 this other trio. No problem. That's how we start the competition here on day number 2 of the finals. Now let's talk about drop spots. Reese, at the very beginning of the show, I asked you if anything would be changed up. Did anything get changed up?
Minorly. Look, minor things changed up.
Okay.
But some things don't change there, Zeke, because you know what? If you ever watched Kiriachi's gameplay before, this team's been dropping here for a long, long time. But what's very, very important and very, very critical is the absolute sharpshooter eye that Kiriachi has. Look at this.
We know what he can do with. You know, similar things can be said in terms of pizza art for Strokey. These guys, day one, we